Raymond downfield. He's got it done at the 35, the 30, the 20, the 10. That is an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
Beautiful pass right down the seam.
He's going to give the ball to Henry. He's at the 30, 25, 20, going down the sideline. And will go into the end zone for an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
That is the speed that you just can't teach.
Welcome to Abilene Eagle Football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle. Brought to you by AISD Live.
We have another district matchup as the Mustangs from Lubbock's Coronado High School have traveled here to Shotwell Stadium to see if they can break a 5-game losing streak of this season. They are 1-5 and they are 0-2 in district play. The Abilene Eagles are 4-2 on the season and 2-0 in district play. So you've got two teams headed in different directions as we are in the district throws right now. Eagles looking really good. They have scored big, especially last week over the team that everybody thought was the team to beat in district play, the Golden Sandstorm of Amarillo High School. Cody, a little different dynamic with the Mustangs. They've got some talent. They've got some speed. They just haven't gotten it together so far this season.
They do. They have some athletes. They have a 3-star commit, Alan Gant, who's committed to Arizona. They've got some really good athletes, but yeah, you're right. They just have not been able to put things together, beat Wichita Falls Legacy in their first game of the year, and then have not answered the bell since.
And if we look down on the field, we have the cheerleaders from Abilene High wearing pink t-shirts as everyone's going pink tonight in salute to Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is the month of October. I know that the Taylor County Commissioners Court presented a proclamation to bring awareness to breast cancer, and if you'll notice that through the week you will see colleges as well as National Football League teams also wearing pink to bring awareness to breast cancer. So right now, with introductions of the cheerleaders on the field, they are going pink, and we will see different players doing that as well. The team's getting ready to come out of the locker room, at least Abilene High is. The Mustangs from Lubbock Coronado will emerge sooner or later. But Cody, we see these two teams play, and one of the special things about Lubbock Coronado is their first-year head coach, and that is Andrew Roy.
First season he took over, has been the defensive coordinator there since 2021, and in his first season as the head coach now, and Coronado's missed the playoffs the last couple of seasons, so he's hoping to get things turned around and get the Mustangs back to being a playoff contender like they're used to being.
This is sort of a homecoming for Andrew because he played high school football for the Abilene Eagles. He played for Coach Steve Warren and the staff in the 2007 season, and then went on ahead through a college career, and he's been a high school coach, but he's a lot like many coaches that have went through the Steve Warren mill and have moved up through the ranks to be a head coach. We talked to Coach Warren earlier, and he's very proud of Andrew and the fact that he was chosen to be the head coach for this season for Lubbock Coronado, and just was a defensive back for the Eagles back in his day. So, tell you what, our pregame show is brought to you by Kim Austin State Farm Insurance. Kick off the year right, covering your family needs. Our mission is to tackle the risk of everyday life and help you recover from the unexpected. Call Kim Austin State Farm for a free quote at 325-692-0408. No matter how far, no matter how far, like a good neighbor, and no matter how near, Kim Austin State Farm is there. Tell you what, we're going to take our first break in the Kim Austin State Farm pregame show, and we're going to introduce you to the starting lineups as the Eagles host the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs here on AISD Live.
And we get it. But let's talk about something you can't afford to skip.
We're ready for you.
Your smile. At Orland Sobin & Partners, we get that your time is precious.
stand by, please. Ready and set. Set.
Cowboy, former Abilene Eagle. And the coin toss ceremony happening at midfield. And right now, the coin toss has been held. Let's see what's going to happen. As the Eagles will receive the opening kickoff, Abilene High will defend the north end zone, and that means that the Coronado Mustangs will be kicking from the south. Team captains for Abilene High, Tristan Payne, Bryson Perez, Skylar Famoa, as well as Jared Turner and Shatande Popo. So the Eagles will receive the opening kickoff. We will play 4 12-minute quarters in regulations, and we are 2 minutes 25 seconds away from the opening kickoff as we anticipate the honor guard from the junior ROTC detachment of Abilene High. They are lined up and ready to present the colors from the north end zone. They will approach from the north to midfield. They'll line up in the middle of the Abilene ISD logo, and we'll have our nation's anthem. As they promote or present to the middle of the field, Eagle Band will be playing as we get ready to see Amazing Grace is the song the Eagle Band will be presenting as the ROTC detachment comes to the middle of the field. As they present the colors, we'd like to say thank you to the men and women who have served and have currently serving to protect our country. The American flag, the Texas flag, and the ROTC flag being carried by the detachment, and now they are in midfield. And the crowd here at Shotwell Stadium on their feet for our national anthem. Shotwell Stadium tonight, and we're glad that you're along with us here on AISD Live as we are streaming as well as bringing you our audio broadcast. And as the colors are being retired, we want to say a special thank you to our neighbors assigned to Dyess Air Force Base as they are serving in a global defense all around the world, and we want to just express our gratitude to those in uniform who are protecting our country. And right now we are just a few moments away from the kickoff of this district game between the Abilene Eagles as well as the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs. Chuck Statler, Cody Cole with you. Cody, real quick, in your opinion, what are the keys to the game for the Abilene Eagles to adhere to?
The last two games, the Eagles have gone for over 400 yards rushing, 411 2 weeks ago, 417 last week. Lubbock Coronado gives up over 300 yards a game rushing, so I think the key for the Eagles is to ground and pound, and even though that's not really their style, spread them out, plus one deep on the ground game. If Abilene High can get their rushing game going, and Coronado's really had a hard time stopping it. They gave up 394 yards against Monterey last week on the ground, so I think that is the biggest key for Abilene High is to keep that running game going, of course, not turn the ball over, and just establish their dominance from the get-go. They get the ball first, go down the field and score, and make the Mustangs try to play catch-up.
And those are your keys to the game. Let's see if they will come to fruition for the Abilene Eagles. Abilene High will be receiving the kickoff. They'll be defending the north goal here at Shotwell Stadium. The stadium runs north to south. It was built in 1959, renovated over the years, and the completion of the Shotwell project has just been done in the last 2 years. Back deep for Abilene High to receive the opening kickoff will be Rylan Bradford along with Jaden Jackson. Teeing up the ball for Lubbock Coronado is going to be Dylan Corley, and we're glad you're along with us. We want to say thank you to our premier sponsors of Abilene ISD Live Athletics broadcast for the 24-25 school year, Borland, Sobin and Partners Cosmetic and Family Dentistry, and Sadalco Construction Services. The ball is teed up at the south 40-yard line, and we are ready for our first 12-minute quarter in regulation. Thanks for being along with us on AISD Live. And here's the approach on the ball. Here's the kick. It is a high end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. Here's the return to the 10, 20, 25. Hit, and he's going to break and tackle at the 30 to the 40, near the 47-yard line. Great starting position for the Abilene Eagles.
And that's why most teams pooch kick to Abilene High, is they have 3 dynamic returners back there. Jewel Laboso getting the job done that time. Great blocking up front. He just about broke that one.
So the Eagles will come in. The line of scrimmage will be at the 48-yard line on Abilene High's end of the field. And as we see the Eagles come on, at running back you'll have Ethan Joyner. And at quarterback, you will have Braden Henry. He'll be in the shotgun. Lining up to the left will be Rylan Bradford. And to the right of Bradford, you will have Bryson Perez. Now the Eagles are going to take the snap, and here's a reverse. Bradford's going to carry it around the right side. He'll get over the midfield stripe and get into Mustang territory, moving the football from the Eagle 48 to the 47 of the Mustangs.
Getting a little bit tricky on that one. Tristan Beal in there hands it off to Braden Henry, who pitched it to Bradford coming around the other side. A pretty good job from the Mustangs of reading that one and getting to Bradford before he could really bust off a big one.
So about 5 yards on the carry brings up 2nd down and 5 from the 47-yard line. Henry back in the shotgun. And Perez goes in motion. Henry's going to carry it himself. The lower shoulder goes to the left side. Will move from the 47-yard line. Move the football to about the 46. Brings up 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Trying to run a little bit of a speed option with Bryson Perez, who came in motion. Henry just kept that one all the way. Tried to kind of split a couple of guys, and they brought him down.
Trips to the left, pair of receivers to the right. Umpire spots the football between the hash marks, and timeout is called by Abilene High. 10:37 here in the first quarter. Do you think the Eagles saw something that they weren't used to seeing?
Coronado called the timeout, I think. Yes,
okay.
and I think that they were a little bit worried about the 5-wide set that the Eagles were coming out with right there. Yet to throw a pass yet after 2 running plays. Would have, in my book, been a situation where they run a little bit of a quarterback draw with Braden Henry if they don't go to Rylan Bradford on a quick out. But Henry has shined so far this season, 1,019 and 14 touchdowns passing and 805 and 13 touchdowns rushing. So with a great game on the ground tonight, he could be in the 1,000-yard club, both passing and rushing by the time the night's done.
3rd and 4 coming up for Abilene High from the 46 of the Mustangs. 3-man front. Now the Eagles are going to spread 3 to the right. That's the wide side of the field. 2 to the left. Henry in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Braden takes a snap, looks, throws to the left. Long pass, and it's going to be caught by Bryson Perez. He will make the reception at about the 15-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for Abilene High, and a big play for the Eagles. Goes from the 46 to the 15.
That's one thing that Braden does so very well. He has great touch on the long ball, just laid that one out there, and Rylan Bradford went and hauled it in. Big 31-yard gain on 3rd down.
So Bradford making the catch. Eagles get the 1st down, and they're on the 15-yard line of the Mustangs. Joyner lining up to the left now. He'll move over to the right of Henry. 3 receivers to the right now. They're going to move over to the wider part of the field, spread it out. Henry gives the ball to Jordan, and the officials are going to stop this one before it gets going, and they're indicating timeout called by Abilene High.
Play clock just about ran out, and they had to spend that timeout instead of going backwards 5 yards.
So both teams have taken a timeout here early in the first quarter. First quarter clock stopped at 10:29. And right now the Eagles talking to the official. That's Camp Churchill on the near sideline. And now Eagles will line up again, and so will the Mustangs. 1st and 10 from the Coronado 15. Umpire spots the football at the far hash mark. Henry in the shotgun. Bradford to the left. He's coming back to the right now. Henry taking the snap. And he's going to give, and this will be Joyner going to the left, and he will move the football to about the 6-yard line. Cody, will it be enough for an Eagle first down?
Looks like it's just a little bit short, but still a great first carry of the game, 9 yards for Joyner. He's had a couple of good games over the last couple of weeks, 111 yards rushing. Didn't find the end zone last week, but still put up some good numbers against the Sandies on the road.
Jaden Russell comes in to the offensive line to add a little bit of beef to the right side. 2nd and 1 from the 6. Henry going to carry it himself, goes inside the 5, and he will get to the 1. And that will bring up 1st and goal as they spot it well within the 1-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal and inches.
Looked like he had the inside track to get to the end zone, but Lubbock Coronado's Willie Crane come over and knocked him out of bounds just before he crossed the goal line. And Braden limping over to the sideline a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. He's out for this play anyway.
Tristan Beals steps in. Eagles are going to huddle up. Got Camp Churchill split out way to the right. Beal in the shotgun. Back behind him is Bradford. Bill takes the snap, gives. Bradford goes into the pile, and he will be stopped. Nope, now they're going to raise their hand and say that is an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
Well, you were absolutely correct at the beginning, as he was stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to spin off of that tackle and backed his way into the end zone. About one of the tougher 1-yard runs you'll see. Great balance. Looking at the replay, that he put his arm down, was able to not put that knee down, and somehow find his way across the goal line for 6.
1-yard run by Bradford. Here comes the point after try. The snap is up, and the snap is good from Naim Segura. And our new score, 9:36 into the first quarter. Abilene High 7 and Lubbock Coronado nothing. We'll be back with more Eagle football on AISD Live.
You're listening to AISD Live, Abilene ISD's exclusive home for streaming live games and events. For more live events featuring your favorite AISD students and teams, stay tuned to AISDlive.org, follow us on the AISD Live Facebook page, or subscribe to our Abilene ISD YouTube channel. Visit the AISD Live website for sponsorship opportunity information. Enjoy the game.
Football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
1 yard, Ryland Bradford run. The Abilene Eagles are on the scoreboard first. Adrian Munoz ready to kick off to Alan Gant and Dayton Cheek. And it's going to be a pooch kick, and the Eagles will give fairly decent field position at about the 25-yard line as the Mustangs get their first possession. 9:36 here in the first quarter. Abilene High leading Coronado 7-0. And Coronado's quarterback, Isaiah Vasquez, is coming on to lead the Mustangs. Vasquez, senior quarterback, back in the shotgun. His running back is Finch. They're going to send 3 to the right, single receiver to the left. The line of scrimmage is the 26. Vasquez pumps, throws to the right, has a receiver the catch at the 29. Eagles are going to smother him there near the 30-yard line.
Quick hitter out to Dayton Cheek, and looked like 2 Eagles just about picked that pass off. Kind of a dangerous throw. And Eagles right there on the spot to bring him down after a very, very short gain, about 3 or 4 yards. Xavier De La Cruz with the tackle.
So it will be a 4-yard gain for the Mustangs. They move it out to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 6. We're under 9 minutes in the first quarter. Eagles leading 7-0. Vasquez in an empty backfield. He's got 4 to the left. That's the wide side of the field. He throws to the right. Receiver with the catch at the 35. He will get to the 37, and that's going to be a Mustang first down.
That's Dominic Parrish, the leading receiver on the Mustang team so far this season. 28, now making 29 catches for 355 yards and a couple of touchdowns for him so far this season.
It's first down from the 38. From the Mustang half of the field. Vasquez in the shotgun. Pair of receivers to the left, to the right. And now as H-back shuffles over, here's a little pass to the right. Ball dropped incomplete. Stops the first quarter clock at 8:22.
Tried to set the quick screen up to Demarion Finch. The running back was set up over on the short side of the field near the sideline. Just could not haul that one in. As many teams have done so far this season against Abilene High, it looks like Coronado's trying to establish the passing game, as Amarillo certainly had some success with it last week.
2nd down and 10 now for the Mustangs. Vasquez long count in the shotgun, looks, turns, throws out to the right receiver with the catch at the 42-yard line. He's going to move it downfield to the 45, so he advanced the football about 7 yards, brings up 3rd and a long 3 for Coronado.
Campbell Stanek, the receiver that time.
3rd and 3, clock moving at 8:04. First quarter, Eagles leading 7-0. Vasquez in the shotgun. Sends Finch in motion to the right. Vasquez, plenty of time. Across the middle, has a receiver at the 40. He's going across the field to the 10, to the 5, and now that is going to be a 55-yard touchdown pass for Coronado.
Well, that Eagle secondary just really having a hard time this season, and great pass right down the seam. A little bit of a post there, and Campbell Stanek able to haul it in and outrun the Eagles secondary to the end zone for a 55-yard score.
And because of that 55-yard pass and catch, right now Coronado's a point after try away from tying this one up. And we're almost looking at a modified swinging gate for the extra point kick. In fact, we're almost looking at a swinging gate. Villalobos in. He's the backup quarterback. Throws it out to the flat. The Eagles are all over that, so the extra point try will be no good. And our score will remain 7-6. Abilene High leading 7:39. They'd spread it out, and they were just going to try to throw it in the flat. Eagles did not allow that 2-point conversion to happen.
No, good job by the Eagles of getting off their blocks there and able to bring down Aiden Gutierrez before he was able to cross the goal line.
So with our score, Abilene High 7 and Coronado 6, let's take a break, and we'll be back with more on AISD Live.
Man, Are you looking to build a solid future in AISD? The construction program at the Lift is a perfect place to start. You'll develop practical skills working with top-of-the-line equipment and learn the techniques employers are looking for. Plus, with expert instructors guiding you, you'll be ready to jump into the workforce or continue your education in construction. We are building foundations today for the students that shape tomorrow. Join the construction program at the Lift in AISD.
With Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Majul Aboso along with Rylan Bradford will be back as the deep man for Abilene High. And apparently, Cody, there was a penalty on the extra point try against the Mustangs. So the officials have moved it from the 40 back to the 25. It was a personal foul. So the Mustangs will be kicking from their 25. The deep man standing at the 20. And here's the kick. It is high, deep, end over end. And Aboso fields it at the 17. He's to the 30, the 40, 45, knocked down in midfield. A good return for Abilene High.
Aboso making a difference in the return game so far. Has looked very, very speedy out there, and both of those returns look like he might take them back.
So the Abilene Eagles get the football at midfield, 7:32, first quarter. Eagles leading 7-6. The two-point conversion try did not work for Coronado. Now the umpire spots the football at the Coronado 45-yard line. He's going to spot it at the far hash mark. That's on the left side. And let's take a look at who will be the quarterback. This is Tristan Bill for Abilene High. And Bill takes it, flips it out to the side. He's going to get it to Bryson Perez, who will be converged upon at the 50-yard line. 5-yard loss for the Eagles, bring up 2nd and 15.
We've seen him try to run that play or a variation of it several times. Get it to your fast guy as soon as possible, and that time Perez not able to break a tackle, and the Mustangs bring him down for the loss.
Munoz and Bradford out to the left, and Perez and Aboso off to the right. Bill in at quarterback. The running back is Ethan Joyner. 5-yard loss brings up 2nd and 15. Bill out to the flat. He's got Aboso with the catch at the 45. 40, he's still going to the 35, and the Eagles get a first down.
Just a little hitch route out there to Aboso. Found a seam in the defense, and Beal put it right on the money, and Aboso turns it upfield and grabs a nice 18-yard gain to pick up the first down.
And Bill throws this time to Perez. He's hit at the line and stopped right there, so it'll be no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. Tristan Bill's got a good arm throwing the pass. And looks like John Miles Wagstaff's going to come back in at tight end, do some blocking on the right side. Bill stays in. Perez is going to go off to the left over there with Bradford. Now Aboso goes in motion to the left, and Bill's going to hand it off. This is going to be Joyner. Ethan goes from the 32, brings it down to the 26. Good gain, but that's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 for Abilene High.
Both teams really working that short passing game so far in this one. Lots of screens and throws to the outside, hoping their receivers can break some tackles. That's really only the second run by Joyner on a straight handoff tonight.
3rd and 4 from the Mustang 26. Bill will send Aboso and Bradford off to the left. No receivers to the right. Long count. Tristan's going to give the ball to Joyner. He's trying to turn the right side. Now he's going to break a tackle. Cut inside to the 20. He'll get to near the 15 and get another Eagle first down.
That was a great run from Joyner, one of his better ones of the season so far, as he was trying to go to the sideline, and Mustangs had him cut off and did a great job of breaking a tackle, spinning back inside, and picking up first down yardage.
Eagles move the football to the 16-yard line, and that's where they'll have another first down. 4:54 first quarter, Abilene High leading 7-6. Bill takes the snap. Ball's on the ground. Abilene High should recover it. No, they're going to award the recovery to
Zakavian Washington of Coronado just dove on that one. Both players thought the other one kept it on that zone read, and Washington able to rip it away from both Joyner and Beal, and big time turnover, first of the game, and we'll see if the Mustangs can take advantage of it.
Mustangs get the football at their own 21 as the ball went on the carpet as the miss on the handoff. So here come the Mustangs. They trail by 1, 4:45 first quarter from their own 21. Here's the Eagle defense. Their quarterback, Vasquez, in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Here's the inside shovel pass as Finch, the ball carrier, goes around the right side, moves from the 22, gets it out to about the 39. That's going to be a first down for the Mustangs.
Demarion Finch, the running back, coming in motion and taking the pitch. Good blocking on the far side by the Mustangs. He's able to turn it up and pick up some pretty good yardage, 18 yards in the first.
So out to the 39-yard line of first down for the Coronado Mustangs, 4:19 and counting. In the first quarter, Abilene High leading 7-6. Isaiah Vasquez, empty backfield, takes the snap. He's going to try to carry it, now throw it off, and it's going to ricochet off of a receiver and a defensive back, and that will be an incompletion.
The Eagles' Stephen Wright, I think, had a pretty good shot at bringing in an interception that time, but like you said, it went past the receiver first, and I don't think Wright thought the ball was going to make it over to him, and he wasn't quite ready for it, bounced off his pads and fell to the ground.
So second down from the 39 on the Mustang half of the field. They're moving right to left or south to north on this turf surface here at Shotwell Stadium. Vasquez takes the snap, pass out to the right. His receiver, Finch, has the ball, moves over the 40, near the 44-yard line.
Flag down on the play.
And the flag comes out of the back pocket of the head linesman. And he's standing at the 41. This could be the second penalty, Cody, if I'm correct, against the Mustangs. Holding will be the call. Pass out to the flat there.
Well, the Eagles will take it, anything they can do to get the Mustangs off schedule a little bit, put them in a longer situation, give the Eagle defense a chance to maybe bring a blitz, bring some pressure, and get to Vasquez.
10-yard penalty brings up second and 18 from the 31. Vasquez takes a high snap, throws it out in the flat. He's got the catch, 35, goes down the far sideline, 40, 30, cuts across the grain at the 20, the 10, and the Mustangs take the lead here at 3:30 in the first.
Well, that's Campbell Stanek again, just showing off some wheels down the sideline. Looked like a few Eagles were going to have an opportunity to bring him down, but he just outran him to the end zone. A simple little hitch to the outside, and Mustangs got something cooking in the passing game here in the first quarter.
And it's 12-7 after the 69-yard pass and catch to Stanek. Here comes once again the Mustangs. This time they're going to line up in an extra point configuration. The kicker for the Mustangs is going to be Dylan Corley. Here's the snap, here's the kick, and through the north uprights, and it is good. 3:27 here in the first quarter, and the Abilene Eagles trail the Coronado Mustangs 7-13. And we'll be back with more on AISD Live.
Hey future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's Digital Communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films, all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
3:27 first quarter, and the Mustangs of Lubbock Coronado have taken the lead over the Abilene Eagles 13-7. Corley getting ready to kick off to either Ryland Bradford or Majul Oboso. They're standing deep inside the 10. And let's see where the kick goes. And it's going to be a pooch kick. Fielded, fair catch, 26-yard line. And that's where the Eagles begin this possession. And they do it. Cody 74 yards away from the end zone as they trail by 6.
After starting near or past midfield the last 2 drives, a whole lot further back. And looks like Braden Henry's coming back out on the field, so a sigh of relief for Eagle fans there as he is back out to be the quarterback on the field after missing the last drive, and now he's going over to the far side as a receiver to mess up everything I said.
So he's going to go out way to the left, and it looks like we're going to go into a wildcat with Ryland Bradford getting ready to take the snap. Bradford's going to try to carry it to the right. He'll go over the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Looks like he's maybe going to pick up about 6 on the carry.
A new formation we haven't seen so far. Bradford, he ran for nearly 100 yards last week, so we know he can run the football, but just something different. Eagles continue to be very, they have a whole lot of different sets on offense, let's just say that.
And Braden Henry back in. Bradford goes out way to the left with Perez and Munoz. Bradford gives the Joyner. He goes behind the right guard. Big hole over the 40, near the 45. And that's going to be another Eagle first down. As that time, just good blocking on the right side by Boema and Popolpo opened up a hole, and Joyner took advantage of it.
Yeah, Bradford actually was the runner on that play, and he exploded through that nice hole they made for another big gain, 13 yards.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Bradford splits out left this time. Henry in the shotgun. And Henry gives this time, and it is Joyner, and he will get to the line of scrimmage, maybe loses a step, brings up 3rd down. 2nd down, excuse me. Down box had me confused. It's showing 3rd. Will be 2nd down.
Trey Anthony Thompson, the junior linebacker, making a nice read there. And coming up and meeting Joyner at the line. Wasn't a whole lot he could do there.
Bradford and Perez split to the left. Churchill to the right. And this time it's going to be Henry carrying it as he gets to the line. Maybe stumbles for a couple before he stopped. This time it will be 3rd down. 3rd and long for the Eagles.
First carry for Henry back out on the field after coming off with a little bit of an injury and not a whole lot of room for him there. Mustangs doing a good job of stringing things out.
Henry in an empty backfield with Joyner, Bradford, and Perez split out to the left. Henry takes the snap. Here comes the rush. Pass across the middle. They're throwing to Bradford. Pass interference. One of the linebackers got close to him, and that was Ragland. And a good throw by the penalty flag, if there's such a good thing, by the official right on top of the scene.
Ragland right there all over Riley Bradford, and must have been on him a little bit too much. He did a good job of reaching around and knock the pass down, but he kind of had a bit of his shoulder pads, bit of his helmet too with that shoulder before the ball got there.
Defensive holding is going to be the call, and they're saying an automatic 1st down. And Cody, we're waiting for him to move the sticks. It'll be at the point of the infraction, which will be at the 50-yard line. Eagles going to scatter. Got Perez and Bradford split out left. Churchill to the right. Henry looks, throws. Churchill makes the catch at the 45-yard line. of the Mustangs. He's going to be wrestled out of bounds at about the 42. Not enough for a first, but a good job of holding onto the ball while he's being accosted.
He was being accosted and still able to power his way for a few more yards after the catch. And Camp Churchill, 11 catches now on the year for 216 yards.
2nd and 1 from the 41. Henry looks, throws long downfield. Jaden Jackson, but he was out of bounds, made the catch at the 5, and he was trying to get it over his shoulder. He just stepped beyond the line.
Well, that's something else different that we hadn't seen a whole lot of this season is Jackson in at receiver on offense. Showed some great speed there to get behind the secondary. Just the throw a little bit too far towards the sideline, and he couldn't stay in bounds.
That incompleted pass stops the first quarter clock with 8 seconds. Churchill goes out way to the left. Henry in at quarterback. They're going to dive up the middle and trying to get the football over the 40 as the first quarter clock expires. Did the Eagles get the first down?
Yes.
And so we will swap ends of the field. We played the first 12 in regulation. And our score, Coronado 13, Abilene High 7, as we get ready to reconfigure for the second quarter. We'll be back here on AISD Live.
Transform your nights with our exquisite outdoor lighting at Abilene Nighttime Decor. Illuminate your landscaping with elegance and create the perfect ambiance for relaxation and enjoyment. Experience the magic with Abilene Nighttime Decor by Lone Star Electric.
The Crazy Water Festival is coming. Everyone is getting excited.
Through the first 12-minute quarter, you've got the Coronado Mustangs leading Abilene High 13-7 as we start. The Eagles will have a 1st and 10 from the 39 of the Mustangs as Braden Henry comes to the line of scrimmage. Joining him in the backfield will be Ethan Joyner. The Eagles will send a pair of receivers to the left, and it's going to be Camp Churchill along with Rylan Bradford. Hand the ball off, and this is going to be Joyner. He's hit. He's going to kick outside, and he may lose a couple of yards. Good defensive posturing by the Mustangs.
Mustangs outgained the Eagles 160 to 119 in the first quarter. Abilene High had a nice opportunity to take the lead, but they have the lone turnover of the quarter, and that come back to hurt them.
So it is 2nd down and 9 from the 38 of the Mustangs. Henry sets a pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Braden takes a snap, 2-step drop back, throws long down the right sideline, will overthrow his receiver. That's Bryson Perez, and that incompleted pass stops the first half clock at 11:14 and brings up 3rd and 9 for Abilene High.
Yeah, Perez had his guy beat, had a couple of steps on that cornerback, and Braden's throw just a tad bit too far. It would have been a touchdown.
And right now, Tristan Bill's going to come in and quarterback for Abilene High on this 3rd and 9. Churchill and Bradford split to the left. 3 receivers to the right for Bill. Gets a snap, 2-step drop back right. He throws across the middle. It's going to be caught by Bradford at the 25. He's still fighting to get more yardage at the 15, and that's going to be another Eagle first down.
Rylan Bradford just so hard to bring down, and the yards after catch always a big-time thing for him. Beal throws a dart to him on the slant across the middle. Bradford able to carry some defenders with him to pick up 23 in the first down.
10:50 here in the first half. Eagles get a 1st and 10 from the 15 of the Mustangs. Tristan Bill, the quarterback. Lining up next to him is Ethan Joyner. Pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Bill gets it, looks, throws into the end zone for Bradford, and it is over his head. Bradford, I think, would have liked to have a penalty flag thrown against the Mustangs, but it was beyond the reach. No flag.
You know, if it was close enough, he would have caught it. Those 50-50 balls are more like 75-25 or even more in favor of Ryland Bradford, the way that he goes up and gets the football.
It will be 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. First half clock stops at 10:29. Bill, the quarterback. Bradford lining up to the left now will come in, and he will join in the backfield with Joyner. Pair of receivers to the right. Bill takes the snap. He's going to give it to Bradford. Ryland goes to the 10, high steps, gets to the 5, and will be stopped inside the 5. It'll bring up 1st and goal for the Abilene Eagles.
Ryland Bradford getting a whole lot of opportunity running the football tonight. That's already 6 carries for him for 40 yards, and just good patience there, first of all, and then a great stiff arm and a great high step to bust through a tackle and get inside the 5. 12 yards on the carry.
1st and goal at the Mustang 3 are the Abilene Eagles. Ryland Bradford goes out way to the right. I formation behind Tristan Bill. He's going to go under center. Long count. Bill gives, and the handoff behind the right guard, and that's an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
Have not seen that counter out of the I formation from the Eagles as often this year, but they dust it off this time, and it's able to help him get into the end zone. Joyner powering his way across the goal line for his first rushing touchdown of the night to even things up.
And that's a 3-yard run, and the Eagles now take the lead. No, we're tied 13-13. And right now we're going to be looking at Segura's extra point kick. It is up and it is good. 9:45 second quarter. Eagles retake the lead now. It is 14 Abilene High, 13 Lubbock Coronado. And we will be back with more on AISD Live. Thanks to Lone Star Electric for sponsoring Abilene High football. Their skilled workmanship is second to none, and they offer affordable rates for both home and commercial. No job is too big or too small for Lone Star Electric. Don't get wired without them. As Munoz has it teed up at the south 40-yard line. Back deep will be Gant along with Cheek. Here's the kick, and it's going to be taken by one of the up men at the 15. He won't make it to the 20 as Eagles converge on him at about the 16-yard line.
Great coverage from the Eagles that time. Levon Kuntz among the Warbird defenders that got down the field and met him before he could really get anything going. Dayton Cheek couldn't get back to the 20, or barely did anyway.
9:40 second quarter. Eagles 14, Mustangs 13. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball is on the 20-yard line on the Coronado end of the field. Coming up at halftime, we're going to bring in a very special guest, the principal of Abilene High, as Amelia Seibert is going to be our guest, and we're excited to have her join us. On 1st down, you've got Vasquez, takes a snap, throws it out in the left flat. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to squirm for a couple, brings it out to about the 24-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
That's Finch again, his second catch for 22 yards. Officially no running plays yet in the game for Coronado. They've just been working the passing game, and it's obviously been working for him for a couple of long touchdowns from Campbell Stanek.
2nd down and 6, 4 yards on the carry after the catch. Vasquez, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Vasquez now sends a motion, man in motion, high snap. And here's a little inside pass to the 30. Gets out to about the 33-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Coronado. That's their 4th first down here in the first half.
Wide receiver screen to Cheek, well blocked by the other receivers ahead of him, and he's able to pick up first down yardage. Vasquez off to a hot start tonight so far for Coronado. 8 out of 10 passing, 173 yards and a pair of touchdowns.
First down from the 33. Mustangs once again trips to the left. Vasquez now has a back lining up behind him. That is Finch. Long count. Looks, throws to the left side. Ball caught at the 37. The receiver gets out, Cody, I would say close to the 40.
And a little extracurriculars on the sideline there. Penalty flags flying. We'll see who they get for a little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct on the sideline.
And right now the officials at the 40 having a discussion in front of the Coronado bench. And it looks like unsportsmanlike conduct against Abilene High.
Well, that would be the first penalty of the night on the Eagles, but not a good one as they just continued to push the receiver Rodriguez once he was out of bounds, continued to push him towards the bench, and that's a pretty easy call for the officials to make.
And it is a first down for the Mustangs as they get the football on the Abilene High 46-yard line. 8:16 and counting, second quarter. Eagles lead 14-13. Vasquez long count, 4 receivers to his right, pass out into the flat. This is Finch. He's going to try to get over the 45 near the 43-yard line. Eagle defenders surround him and keep him from getting a whole bunch more.
3 catches, 25 yards for Finch. Eagles giving so much of a cushion with their cornerbacks. All the Mustangs are having to do is throw those quick passes out in the flat to receivers or running backs, and Finch is, when you're talking about Finch, the running back, or some of the receivers, then they're able to pick up positive yards.
7.5 left between us and intermission, 2nd and 6 from the Eagle 42. Vasquez, pair of receivers to the left, to the right, high snap. Right-hander looks, throws. He's got a receiver, but stepping in front of it, Stephen Wright goes incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Second time Wright has broken up a pass tonight. Had an opportunity to maybe pick that one off, but anytime the Eagles, it looks like, can make Vasquez sit back in the pocket a little bit and try to make a decision throwing the ball down the field, they're better off. Anytime he's quickly throwing and getting it out of his hands 1 or 2 seconds after he gets the snap, the Mustangs are moving it.
That incompletion stops the second quarter clock at 7:16. Vasquez looks, tries to throw, and he's going for the left sideline. Will overthrow his receiver at the 30, and he was just forced to throw to any target. Good coverage by Abilene High.
Yeah, Eagles doing a good job in the secondary that time. Didn't really bring much pressure. If they did, Coronado picked it up pretty well, and Vasquez threw that one off of his back foot right before Jaden Starks was able to get into his face.
So this is the first time that either team has looked at a 4th down situation, and it looks like maybe the Mustangs will send their punter in. Back in single safety for Abilene High will be Rylan Bradford. The punter is Alan Gant for the Mustangs. This is 4th down and 6. And that incompleted pass stopped the second quarter clock at 7:08. Gant is a right-footed punter, and timeout is called by the Mustangs. And let's see what this is going to be as they surround their coach. But we want to say thanks to VIP Sports Getaway as their proud sponsor of Abilene High and Cooper football broadcast. VIP Sports also offers inclusive events like Dallas Cowboy football packages, tailgate parties. They also work with AISD to move teams, bands, spirit squads, fans, and other groups to games, competitions all over Texas. Call 676-1199 tomorrow and let them treat you like a VIP. Let's get ready to come back to action. It is 4th down. Gant in to try to punt. The first punt here in the game, am I correct?
You are correct, yeah, first punt. And I would be cautious here as Gant is a great athlete. We told you a 3-star guy committed to Arizona, so be on the lookout for him maybe tucking and running here instead of punting.
And right-footed punt, it's going to be a dead duck. Comes off of his foot, only goes about 4 yards. I think he was just trying to keep it away from Bradford.
He should have ran that one. Even if he got tackled at the line of scrimmage, it would have been better than that punt.
So the Eagles will get the football after a very poor punt, may I say. And they'll get it at their own 44-yard line. 7:02 left in the first half. Abilene High leading 14-13. And that's a description, a poor punt. Am I correct?
Yes, that's a very nice way to say it.
So here come the Eagles with a 1-point lead. And they will get the football at their 44. Braden Henry, the quarterback. Rylan Bradford lining up. Single receiver to the left. And a trio of receivers wide to the right. Bradford out there. Henry takes the snap, throws it out. Munoz has it. He's over the 45, the 50. He's got a nice gain, and the Eagles move the football down the sideline. Did he get knocked out of bounds, and will the clock keep moving? They're going to say he got out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Yeah, big time hit from Gant coming up from his safety position there to bring Munoz down, and there would be no breaking a tackle there. Clean hit, very good one though. And I guess there was a flag on the play because we're backing things up.
And right now the referee, David Hallam, moving the crew back, holding against Abilene High. They will move it from the 44 and spot it back to the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 19. Bryson Perez goes to the right. Pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Braden Henry checking off. Looking at his receiver corps. Taking the snap. The junior throws off to the right. Has a receiver. This is going to be Perez. He'll make the catch at the 41. Picks up a handful of yards. Brings up 2nd down and 13 for Abilene High.
Chipping away after that penalty. A nice throw. A little out route. Double covered by Coronado, but Perez still able to haul that one in and get out of bounds after gaining 6.
Josh Castillo now checks in. He'll be lining up as an H-back for Abilene High, or more of a wing. 2nd down and 13. Henry gives. This is Joyner. He's going to go to the outside. He will dance around, get over the 45, get close to the 49, and that'll make it 3rd and a little shorter than what the Eagles were looking at before he got his hands on the football.
Yeah, a great run again from Joyner, able to just pick and choose his way. Took it inside first, bounced outside when the blocking wasn't there, and was able to just weasel his way through the defense and pick up another 8-yard gain. He's up to 41 yards on 8 carries so far.
3rd and 5 for the Eagles from the 49. Still the ball on the Abilene High half of the field. And this is Bill. He's going to get it, has a receiver with a catch going down the far sideline. That's going to be Bradford. He will move it down near the 30, and the Eagles get another 1st down. That's their 10th here in the first half. And so a good job by Bill locating Bradford. And so now Abilene High looking like they are deep into the Mustang half of the field, Cody.
Willie Crane had a pretty good shot at bringing Bradford down before the first, but he brushed off the tackle and got big yardage.
And now they hand the ball off as football moved down to the 25-yard line. Clock moving at 5:38 here in the first half.
Rylan Bradford everywhere so far in the first half. 7 carries, 45 yards, 3 catches, 75 yards.
Bill comes out, Henry comes back in. Wagstaff will check in at tight end again. Bradford split out to the left along with Munoz. Long count by Henry. And he's going to give the ball to Joyner. He goes behind his right guard, moves the football to the 21-yard line. Not enough for a first, but they can see where they need to go.
Only about a yard needed after that run.
Jaden Russell comes in to answer the question, where's the beef? He's going to line up on the right side. Churchill will check into the lineup as well. Bradford lining up to the left like the Lone Ranger. On this 3rd and 1 from the 21. And Henry gives the ball to Joyner. He's going to be stopped in the backfield for a couple of yards lost, brings up 4th down. Now when you look at where the Eagles are at the 24, you almost just say, let's go for it.
Probably what they would do here, you would think. Segura has the leg, I'm sure, but the way that the offense has been rolling, 4th down and 3 yards is something they can pick up.
And Bradford lines up in the backfield on this 4th down. Henry going to throw it out in the flat. It's going to be caught by Joyner at the 21. He'll get inside the 20. The Eagles get a 1st down.
Nice little play action, and Joyner goes out to the flat, uncovered. Easy pitch and catch right there for a nice 4-yard gain on 4th down and 3 to keep the chains going, or move the chains, that is, and keep this drive going for Abilene High.
Now Adam Young's going to check in at H-back for Abilene High. 1st down for the Eagles at the 19. Clock moving at 3:30 here in the 2nd quarter. Eagles leading 14-13. And this time they're going to give the ball to Joyner. They're going to grab him by his back belt loop and sling him down at about the 17.
Ezekiel Ramirez able to just get enough of Joyner there, grabbing him by the jersey and swinging him down after a gain of a couple where it looked like he had more room on the outside.
So that will bring up 2nd and 7 from the 16-yard line. Thanks to Sodalco Construction Services for partnering with Abilene ISD. Sodalco, relationship built on integrity, success built on performance. On this 2nd and 7, they're going to give the ball. Bradford goes to the right. He's got a 1st down. He'll step out of bounds inside the 10.
Another carry for Bradford, just following the lead block of Joyner in the right side of the offensive line, able to take that one from the 16 all the way down to inside the 10, about another 8 yards, and Bradford's over 50 yards rushing here in the 1st half.
Elijah Wood checks into the lineup for Abilene High as Tristan Bill comes in to be the quarterback for the Eagles. Wood's going to line up as a tight end to the right, double tight end set. Bradford out to the left. I formation. 1st and goal from the 8. Beal going to hand off to Joyner. He's inside the 5. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 4 of the Mustangs. And we're under 2 minutes in the 1st half.
Eagles not exactly, gushing or gutting the defense for Coronado, picking up huge chunks, but they are able to consistently get the 4, 5, 6 yard gains, and that's good as the clock continues to wind down here in the 1st half. Eagles trying to get on the board again and extend their lead before the halftime break.
Big Jaden Russell checks into the offensive line again on this 2nd and goal. And this is Bradford. He goes behind right guard, and that is an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
We'll make it 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st half for Ryland Bradford. 9 carries, 57 yards, and a couple of scores. He's seen the ball a lot, and he's making the most of it, getting into the end zone once again.
So a minute 20 left Here in the second quarter, the Eagles widen the gap 20-13. Here comes Segarra's extra pointer try towards the north goal post. Here's the snap and the kick, and it is good. With 1:20 left in the first half, Abilene High 21, Coronado 13. We'll be back with more of the Eagles and the Mustangs on AISD Live.
Life's hectic, and we get it. But let's talk about something you can't afford to skip.
We're ready for you.
Your smile. At Borland Sobin & Partners, we get that your time is precious. That's why we offer same-day appointments, so you don't have to put your smile on the back burner. Our team of expert dentists combines cutting-edge technology with a passion for perfection.
Thank you for calling. This is Borland Sobin. How can I help you?
Book your appointment. We'll see you soon.
15 minutes. 20%. First checking for
The Abilene Eagles now lead by 21-13, 1:20 left in the first half, 21-13, and Rylan Bradford does it again as he takes it in on the third and goal, as Segarra's kick was good. Now the Eagles get ready to kick off to the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs. Adrian Munoz has it teed up at the south 40-yard line, back deep. For Coronado is going to be Dayton Cheek along with Alan Gant. And that time, Eagles didn't turn it over. They didn't make mistakes. They only had one penalty in that drive. But now they're kind of starting to click like Abilene Eagles have been the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, just really chewed up the clock and kept it on the ground on that drive. And would be very, very nice if the defense could get a second consecutive stop here.
Munoz's kick is going into the end zone for a touchback. So with 1:20 left, the offense for the Mustangs, coached by former Eagle Andrew Roy, will get the football, and the Eagle defense needs to dig in if they want to take this 8-point lead into the locker room at intermission.
The Eagles able to get the stop on the last Mustang drive. They got it into Abilene High territory, but had to punt it away. So the Eagles certainly could use another stop here, and you know that Coronado is going to go to the air. They have not had a single rushing attempt in the entire first half.
As Coronado comes to the line of scrimmage, which is their 25, they're going to have three spread to the left, single receiver to the right. Vasquez in the shotgun looks. He's going to throw to the middle man or the slot receiver. He's hit hard by the Eagle defenders after about a 3-yard gain.
Got that one out to Dayton Cheek, and a good job by the Eagles to bring him down quickly.
And it will be 2nd and 6 coming up from the 29. Pass to the left, receiver with the catch. He's going to lunge forward, may have enough for a first down.
That time it's Aaron Rodriguez, his second catch of the night. And yeah, I think he was able to dive just past the sticks, and that's a first down for the Mustangs.
So the officials will move the football to the 35-yard line. Let's call it 1st and 10, 57 seconds. Vasquez, 4 receivers. To his right, that's the wide side of the field. Single receiver to the left. Vasquez looks, throws on a slant across the middle. Nearly picked off by the Eagles at the 45. And, yep, our nearly picker-offer, Stephen Wright.
He has been targeted several times in the passing game. That one, I don't know if he deserved to have to do push-ups for that one. It seemed a little bit too high for him. Not a good pass at all from Vasquez over everybody.
That incompleted pass stops the first half clock, 52 seconds. Vasquez in the shotgun. Finch lining up behind him. Twins to the left, twins to the right. High snap. Vasquez getting pressure. Now he's going to roll to the left, throw down the left sideline. And that goes as an incompletion.
I think the Eagles were able to knock that one down at the line of scrimmage. Somebody got a hand up on it and knocked it to the turf before he could try to find somebody down the field.
3rd and 10 coming up, 41 seconds left on the first half clock. Vasquez stepping up again, and timeout on the field. As The referee coming over to talk to Mike Fullen, the head coach of Abilene High in his sixth season. As the head coach. Joined the Eagle coaching staff with Steve Warren. It's called 3rd and 10. We're ready to come back to action.
I think they were adding a little bit more time to the clock. It was at 41 and they upped it to 45, which is good for the Eagles if they can get a stop here.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Vasquez now sends Finch in motion. Vasquez across the middle, and the ball is going to be jarred loose, Cody, at about the 47. He was trying to get that one to Cheek.
Pretty good timing from the Eagle secondary there to get to the ball right, or get to the receiver right when the ball did, and the Eagles doing a nice job there, knocking it down and giving the offense a chance to maybe put a few more points on the board, or at least giving Ryland Bradford a chance to try to return a punt here.
So this will be the second time that the Mustangs have sent their punter in, and that's going to be Alan Gant. And we will see Ryland Bradford back at single safety at the 35. 39 seconds left here in the first half. Eagles leading 21-13. And memory served me correctly, last time Gant punted, it was the proverbial thing of not a thing of beauty.
No, it certainly was not a shank, maybe a negative yardage punt.
Yeah, it wasn't a pooch punt. It was more of a cat punt. And we just want to say thanks to our broadcast coordinator tonight, standing in the back. And we didn't leave any rotten tomatoes with the great Rob Cunningham. Thanks for joining us tonight and being our executive producer for this broadcast. Rob's worked with us a couple of times over the years as a fill-in consultant, broadcaster, but more than anything else, he's been a really good best friend for this broadcast, and thank you, Rob. And we want to say thanks to one of our former compadres, a former assistant Abilene High coach, Bobby Johnson, and this one is going to be ugly too. It lands at the 33. The line of scrimmage was the 35, and it's a backwards punt, and it's going to go out of bounds, stopping at the 30-yard line. You know, you do those off the side of your foot.
Again, that's two of the worst punts that you'll ever see from Alan Gant, and that sets the Eagles up very nicely. Two of them raced over to see if they might have an opportunity to pick it up and take it to the house, but it rolled out of bounds right when they got there. So Eagles with another gift of a bad punt from Gant, and see if they can take advantage here.
So we were talking about former Eagle assistant Bobby Johnson in St. Augustine, Florida. We've been praying that all of this hurricane activity that had been going over him, it skipped his house and his family. 1st and 10. Beal drops back. Right-hander throws down the right sideline at the 3, into the end zone for an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
The good old wheel route. Adrian Munoz wide open behind everybody in the end zone. Braden Henry, a nice job as a decoy out in the flat there, and Beal just put that one right on the money. Nobody within 15 yards of him, and Munoz able to get into the end zone for the 31-yard score.
21 seconds left here in the first half. Here comes Naim Segura to try to add the extra point. Here's the snap. Here's the kick through the north uprights, and it is good. The Eagles now take a 28-13 lead with 21 seconds left, and we will be back with more Abilene Eagle football on AISD Live.
Can you help me?
What you got there?
Will you help my mom?
Hey, crew, I'll give the first move to anyone who signs up to be an organ donor. How do you do it?
Easy. Just go to organdonor.gov.
More donors means more hope. Sign up at organdonor.gov.
And we're back. 21 seconds left in the first half. Abilene High now leads 28-13. Adrian Munoz ready to kick off to the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs. Back deep for the Mustangs is going to be Allen Gann along with Dayton Cheek. You know, it just kind of took that wake-up thing whenever the Mustangs took a brief lead, and then the Eagles just came back to life as they have been able to score, Cody, 16 unanswered points to take a really nice lead into the locker room coming up at halftime. Munoz has it teed up at the south 40-yard line, and we are waiting for the officials to give us a whistle so we can have a kick. And you've got to think Mike Fullen's got to be happy taking a good lead into the locker room at the half. This will be fielded 3 yards deep. Here's the return out to the 10, 15. Eagles are going to converge on the return man near the 20-yard line. So with 14 seconds left here in the first half, Lubbock Coronado's Mustangs maybe have 2, possibly 3 plays left between us and intermission.
Gant trying to make up for those punts with that kickoff return there, taking it deep in the end zone and trying to make something happen, but good job from the Eagles' coverage standpoint to bring him down. Only got back to the 20.
So from the 20-yard line, 14 seconds left in the first half. Coming up at intermission, we've got a very special guest that we want to share a great interview with. But first, Isaiah Vasquez, the quarterback from the Mustangs, rolls to the left, and he won't have to roll very far because he runs into the waiting arms of an Eagle tackler back at about the 15-yard line, and that will see the second quarter clock expire. We played 2 12-minute quarters in regulation in this district contest as the Eagles head towards the locker room. Abilene High 28, Lubbock Coronado 13. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we will come back with the El Phoenix Cafe halftime show here on AISD Live.
She thinks she's being funny, only she's not making you laugh. She's making you feel left out. Thanks to social media, it's easy to feel bullied, intentional or not. So instead of pushing back, think about rising above. It's easy to be upset, not as easy to be bigger. For some great insights on bullying and dealing with teen depression, visit yourlifeyourvoice.org. Support yourself and your friends. Be a lifter.
There is nothing like the sight of a beautifully decorated home with dazzling lights to signal the holidays. While other companies may hang Christmas lights, Christmas Decor provides design, installation, service, removal, and storage to make your holidays simple. As the recognized professionals in the area, it is not a side hustle. This is part of our company and our culture. You can count on Christmas Decor by Lone Star Electric. Visit AbileneChristmasDecor.com or call 325-692-1266.
Meet Norm. He lives with anxiety, but with the help of this latest innovation from Be Normal, he can be normal, just like everyone else. With the swipe of a finger, you can project happiness, confidence, machismo. Why settle for being real when you can be normal? The Normal Maker. New from Be Normal. This item doesn't really work because there's no such thing as normal. We're all different. What we like, how our brains work. In fact, 1 in 5 of us live with mental illness. Don't filter who you are. Start by talking to someone you trust. And remember, there is no normal.
your smile.
Season. Borland Sobin and Partners Cosmetic and Family Dentistry and Sadalco Construction Services. As the return team from Lubbock, Coronado gets ready to receive the Aiden Munoz kick, it'll be Alan Gant along with Dayton Cheek. They'll be the deep men. And once again, Aiden Munoz will be teeing it up at the south 40-yard line. Abilene High leading 28-13. We have 2 more 12-minute quarters in regulation. As we began this game, the Eagles were 4-2 on the season, 2-0 in district play, and the Mustangs were 1-5 on the season and 0-2. Someone will advance in district play. The Eagles, the defending district champion, would love to be able to come back and have a strong second half. Munoz has it teed up, and we're glad you're along with us. Cody Cole along with me, Chuck Statler, and the second half is underway. And here's the kick, and it is a long line drive through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Cody, what do you think happened in the locker room with Mike Fullen and the Eagle coaching staff?
He's got to be pretty happy at the way that the Eagles responded and played in that second quarter. Some big plays that they gave up early, but they seem to have made some adjustments and were able to shut the high-flying Mustang passing game down a little bit since then. That's something to keep an eye on. Another thing is Braden Henry's not really been himself after coming out of the game with a little bit of an injury, limped off the field, hasn't been using the running game a lot, but they've used him pretty well in the passing game.
Isaiah Vasquez is the quarterback. He's got a couple of backs surrounding him, and on first down, it's going to be a little bit of a reverse, and going around the left side at the 30, the 40, down the far sideline. This is going to be the Mustangs carrying the ball, Alan Gant, and that will be a 75-yard touchdown run.
1 carry for -5 yards in the first half, and then the first carry of the second half, a little trickery there, faking it one way and pitched it to Gant on the end around, and his wheels right there show why he's a talented recruit. Maybe not so much the punting, but the running right there and the skills he's shown on defense.
And right now, the Mustangs come up kind of in a swinging gate again. Now they're going to come back into a regular extra point configuration. Their kicker is Dylan Corley. And right now, the score 28-19. Lightning strikes quick. Here's the extra point kick. And it is good. 11:45 third quarter clock, and it's 28-20. Abilene High leading. The Mustangs of Lubbock, Coronado will be back with more on AISD Live.
You like a VIP. Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
snap of the second half. Alan Gant took it 75 yards down the far sideline, and the Coronado Mustangs have pulled within a touchdown again, 28-20, Abilene High leading. As the ball teed up at the North 40, Dylan Corley ready to kick off back deep for Abilene High will be Ryland Bradford along with Majul Oboso, and they're going to pooch kick it. It's going to bounce at the 17 and go out of play right there. And so now the Eagles will look at what are our choices as it went out of bounds. So, Cody, what will they do? And I'm seeing right now Braden Henry was on the return team for Abilene High.
Well, certainly didn't get an opportunity to take that one back as it was kicked right out of bounds. Another special teams kicking punting error for the Coronado Mustangs in this one. It'll set up the Eagles with great field position once again. They've had one drive that they started deep in their own territory, but the rest have been pretty good setup-wise near midfield, and this one looks like it'll start at the 30.
And Tristan Bill will be the quarterback for Abilene High, as you've got Ryland Bradford along with Bryson Perez. They're to the left. Bill's going to pitch, going to the left, and the running back's going to be Joyner, as Ethan will go from the 30 to about the 37-yard line. Nice carry. He'll be bumped out of bounds. And they're going to say he actually wasn't. Clock moves. It's going to be about a 7-yard pickup, 2nd down and 3 to the 37. Bill stays in at quarterback. He's going to drop back. Bradford to the left, and they're going to give the ball. This is Joyner again. He's over the 40 as he will get to the 42, 1st down for Abilene High.
Joyner being a bit of a workhorse tonight. 14 carries now, 61 yards. He's doing a good job of following his blocking there. Jim Buema leading the way for another 1st down.
From the Eagle 42, Bill looks, fakes, hands off, throws across the middle, and it's going to be Bradford at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. That's an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
Tristan Beal has been right on the money coming into this game and passing so very well tonight. 6 out of 7, 151 yards. And when in doubt, get it up to Ryland Bradford, and Bradford outruns the UTEP commit, outrunning the Arizona commit, 58 yards for the touchdown.
And so now the score 34-20. Here comes Segarra's attempt at the extra point. 10:37 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap. Here's the kick through the north uprights, and it is good. The new score, Abilene High 35, Lubbock Coronado 20. Cody, let's just keep it right here and talk about whenever you've got lightning, sometimes you've got 2 lightning bolts, and that's back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, big time start to the half for Coronado, but the Eagles with a great answer to push their lead back to 15 points after Coronado got within 8 once again. Now it's time for that defense for Abilene High to try to clamp down a little bit and see if they can get the ball back to Abilene High, who's shown that they can run the ball whenever they want in this ball game, and that's a good thing to keep the clock running and get out of town with another victory to get to 3-0 in district play.
So you'll have Munoz ready to kick it off for Abilene High. Adrian's got it teed up he'll be teeing it up at the south 40-yard line. Back deep for Coronado is going to be Alan Gann along with Dayton Cheek. They'll be standing at the 10 and the 5-yard respectively, 5-yard line. And so each team, 1 possession and 1 score, and it's still a 15-point lead for Abilene High going here in 10:37. We haven't even played a minute and a half, and you've got 14 points scored.
Lots of fireworks in this one, no doubt about it. Just like last week, a continuation.
And here's Muno's attempt at the kickoff, and this is going to be sailing into the end zone. It's going to be fielded 1 yard deep. Here's the return, 15, 20. Stop before he gets to the 25-yard line. And on the return, that was going to be Dayton Cheek.
Mustangs showing no fear of bringing him out of the end zone. Munoz with some pretty deep boots that they're catching that or near the goal line and trying to make something happen. Not a lot there. Good coverage again from Abilene High to get down the field. Angel Cruz, one of the Warbirds, leading the way to bring down Cheek at about the 25.
10:27, third quarter clock. Mustangs will get the football on their 25-yard line. Here they come, spreading out three receivers wide to the right of Vasquez. Isaiah Vasquez, high snap, looks to the left, comes back to the right. Now he's going to try to carry it, gets to the 25, 30. He's going to step out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
You haven't really run the ball that much tonight. The play action doesn't really fool the secondary of Abilene High. Good coverage there, but the fact that Vasquez is able to pull it down and find some room out towards the sideline and pick up a nice 7-yard chunk on first down.
2nd and 3 from the 32 are the Mustangs of Coronado High School. And right now, quarterback Vasquez. Lining up behind him is Demarion Finch, the running back. They've got a wing to the left, to the right, single receiver to the right. Now, wing to the left like an H-back. They're going to give the ball to Finch. He's going to go into the pile of black jerseys and maybe pick up about a footstep, and that's going to be about all.
Good job up front by the Eagles, kind of closing that hole. And really, I know I've said it several times, but Mustangs have not run the football tonight. That's one of their first, that's their first actual handoff to a running back in the entire ball game.
3rd and 2 from the 33. Trips out to the right. That's the wide side of the field for the Mustangs. Vasquez, long count, gives the Finch again. He'll go behind right guard, get over the 35, get out to the 36. First down for Coronado.
Eagles not able to get off the field on 3rd and short there, but at least it was not a big gainer. Make the Mustangs work for it, get down the field in a lot of plays and not just the big plays like we've seen so far. Their 3 touchdowns tonight have been 55, 69, and 75 yards.
35-20, Abilene High leading Coronado, 9:14, third quarter. Isaiah Vasquez, high snap again. He's going to roll to the right, has a receiver with a catch at the 38. Eagles are all over him at the 39-yard line. Good coverage for Abilene High.
Eagles brought a little bit of pressure that time. Famoa just about got to Vasquez. Vasquez took a shot, but still threw a pretty nice pass that time to hook up with his receiver, Dominic Parrish, that time for a gain of 4.
Demetric Sanchez now in the game for Abilene High, making the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up. Vasquez, long count again. High snap, going to get it, hand it off. Good job stopping Finch at the line of scrimmage. He might have fallen forward for a yard.
Eagles just busted through the line that time. Jaden Starks able to get to Finch and brought him down after a gain of only about 1 on the play.
And right now, Ensign Cobaruvius, the Cobra, checks in at linebacker for Abilene High. 3rd down and 5 from the 41. Empty backfield for Vasquez. And at the snap, timeout called by the Eagles at 7:53 here in the 3rd. As this is the first timeout called in the second half for Abilene High. And while they're calling the timeout, Borland Sobin, led by Abilene ISD graduates Dr. Bart Borland from Abilene High and Dr. Wes Sobin from Cooper High School, are in its 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene. Count on Borland Sobin to help you maintain a healthy and beautiful smile. Timeout on the field. Cody, what did the Eagles see then? There was a double wing set, and that was enough to make the Eagle coaching staff call a timeout.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but something is they really ran at the referee to make sure they got that timeout called before the Mustangs snapped the football. big opportunity here. 3rd down and 5. Could not get the stop on 3rd and 2, but 3rd and 5 a little bit more manageable. See what they come up with here to try to get the ball back to their offense that has not been stopped tonight other than 1 turnover.
It is 3rd and 5 from the 41. We're still on the Mustang half of the field. Mustang quarterback Vasquez. Empty backfield, trips to his left. Pair of receivers to the right. Long count, right-handed quarterback getting the blitz, and he's going to be taken down at the 33.
Off the edge, unblocked, nobody picking up the Eagles right there, and it's knocked loose, and it's a fumble too. Levon Kuntz coming up with it at the bottom of the pile. Blitz right there, big time from Trey Shaw to come through and knock that one free. Vasquez didn't even see him coming.
So the turnover goes into the advantage of Abilene High. 33-yard line is where the Eagles will get the takeaway. And now Abilene High's offense, leading by 15, is going to get the ball back. They're going to actually spot it at the 32-yard line. Here come the Eagles, led by sophomore quarterback Tristan Beal. Your H-back is going to be Adam Young. Your running back is Ethan Joyner. Pair of receivers to the right. Bill throws to the right, downfield. You've got a receiver with a catch at the 6-yard line. 1st down, Abilene High. And wow, Bill just put a beautiful timing pass, arced up in the air, and a nice catch for a 1st down.
Yeah, Boso on the receiving end. Great pass and catch there.
1st and goal, hand the ball off into the end zone for an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
Ethan Joyner taking that one in around the right side, his 2nd touchdown of the night, up to 67 yards rushing, and Eagles taking advantage of the turnover, got that momentum rolling. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And here comes the point after try for Abilene High. You've got Naim Segura out of the hold of Ryland Stokes. The new score 41-20. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. Our new score with the point after 42-20. Abilene High leading 7-17 on the 3rd quarter clock. We'll be back with more on AISD Live.
Parents, we tend to react most when our kids misbehave. But did you know praising your kids 4 times for every time you correct them can transform their behavior and your relationship? And with these colorful praiselets from Boys Town, the 4-to-1 rule is a breeze. Visit parenting.org/praise to see how it works. Request your own free praiselets and explore other great ways to teach love with praise. Because every kid deserves to hear they're doing great.
So now it's 7-12 here in the 3rd quarter. Abilene High leading 42-20 as the football in the possession of the Coronado Mustangs at their own 18-yard line. Their quarterback for Coronado is Isaiah Vasquez. Vasquez in the shotgun, going to hand it off, running back, trying to get around the right side. He will get over the 20, pick up about 5 before he's stacked up by the Eagle defense.
Finch trying to bounce that one outside, but the Eagles really having none of that. Jaden Stark's able to put a little bit of a hit on him once he tried to get past Stephen Reese, and Trey Shaw also in the mix.
So a pickup of about 4 brings up 2nd and 6 from the 22. Vasquez on 2nd down, pass out in the flat. It's going to be caught by Stanek, and he will get the football out to the 29-yard line. Should be close for a 1st down for Coronado.
First time we've heard from Stanek in a while. He made a huge impression with those 2 long touchdowns in the first half, but that's his first catch since then. He's still at 4 catches for 139 yards.
1st down from the 29 on Coronado's half of the field. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Vasquez, long count, sends man in motion to the right. They're going to fake the handoff, throw it on a middle screen. Eagles didn't get faked out. They stop a receiver at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nothing doing that time. Great coverage from Abilene High on that screen pass to Dayton Cheek. Nothing doing. Eagles all over that one to bring him down for no gain or maybe a little bit of a loss on the play.
Let's call it 2nd and 11, 1-yard loss. Move it back to the 28-yard line. Abilene High 42, Coronado 25, 39, 3rd quarter clock. Vasquez, long count. 4 receivers to his left, single receiver to the right, empty backfield. Isaiah Vasquez looks at a whistle and a flag just about the time of the center snap, and it's going to go against Coronado.
4 penalties, 35 yards on the Mustangs in this ball game.
5-yard step off against Coronado. It's going to bring up 2nd and 16. Vasquez in the shotgun. Trips this time now. Right-handed quarterback rolls to the left, and he's got a receiver with a catch at the 29-yard line, and that was Cheek on the reception.
A little bit of an out route there. Cheek wide open, one of 2 Mustangs that he really could have thrown it to on that one. Cheek able to pick up about 7 yards, but still well shy of the sticks and bringing up 3rd down and long.
So 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 is the call for Vasquez. Takes the snap, looks, throws across the middle, and it's going to be picked off at the 40, the 30, down the far sideline, at the 20, the 10. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 5. Abilene High gets the takeaway.
Great read on that one. Abilene High all over it, and that's a Majula Bosa.
Yes, it is.
A bit in the secondary on defense. He can catch it on both sides of the ball.
Well, he's on the depth chart as a number 2 corner, backing up Stephen Reese, and he was right there with the pickoff, and with his speed, he was taking it down the far sideline, Cody.
Almost got to the end zone. I mean, if you have guys on defense who aren't catching it and having to do push-ups for dropping picks, you put a wide receiver back there and they'll be sure to pick it off.
1st and goal from the 5 are the Abilene Eagles, leading 42-20. And here's the snap, and penalty flag thrown into the end zone towards Bradford. But let's see what the penalty marker will indicate. Is that pass thrown from Beal towards Bradford?
False start on the offense, so Eagles going to have to back up a little bit.
It'll still be 1st and goal, but they're going to probably make it 1st and goal from the 10 on the 5-yard mark-off. Churchill comes out of the lineup for Abilene High. Elijah Wood will come in more as a blocker, blocking tight end. But Tristan Beal was going right for Bradford on that pass. 1st and goal from the 10. And Bill's going to give the ball to Joyner. He's hit. Now he goes back inside. and he'll scratch his way to about the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up for the Eagles.
Joyner just could not quite break free of the ankle tackle by Andrew Ramirez. And Ramirez able to hold on and eventually get a little bit of help and bring him down for a gain of maybe 1 on the play.
We've got a down Mustang on the field right now, so the medical staff from Lubbock Coronado is going to go check on him. Let's stop the clock at 4:32 while they tend to the downed player. And while they're doing that, and he's going to get up, but I think he will be okay. He's going to need to come out of the game for a play while we do the injury timeout thing. And once again, we just want to say thanks to Lone Star Electric, as they are one of the proud sponsors of Abilene High football broadcast. No job is too big or too small for Lone Star Electric. Call Lone Star Electric first thing Monday morning, 325-677-0186. Don't get wired without Lone Star Electric. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line of the Coronado Mustangs. Here come the Abilene Eagles. Their quarterback, sophomore Tristan Beal. Single back behind him is Ethan Joyner. And Beal takes the snap, rolls to the right, throws, and it's going to be caught and dropped at the 1. Incompleted pass brings up 3rd and goal.
Martell Moore had a great shot at the interception on that one. Beal threw that one right to him, trying to force it into the back of the end zone. Coming across was Camp Churchill, but Moore cut in front. Should have had the pick.
3rd and goal from the 8. Beal, the quarterback. Long count. Blitz being shown by the Mustangs. And now Bill audibilizes and drops back. Joyner comes to his right. Pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Bill looks. Timing pass into the end zone over the head of his receiver. That brings up 4th down. And now leading by 22 to the Eagles here at the 8-yard line. Do you send in the kicking team and get 3?
Yeah, it looks like they're trotting on the field goal team. And the way they've kicked the ball so far this season, Segura's about as automatic as you can get on extra points. Hasn't really had much of an opportunity to kick any field goals.
25-yard field goal attempt for Naim Segura. His holder is Ryland Stokes, and his snapper is Jim Boema. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. North uprights, and it is good with the 25-yard field goal attempt. 4:08, 3rd quarter. Our new score, Abilene High is 48, and Lubbock Coronado 20. We'll be back with more Eagle football on AISD Live.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
With Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
You ready? Naim Segura with a 25-yard field goal. Abilene High now pulls ahead 45-20 over the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs. We've got 4:08 left on the 3rd quarter clock. Adrian Munoz ready to kick off for the Abilene Eagles. Back deep is going to be Allen Gann along with Dayton Cheek. And both of those inside the 5-yard line. Cody, the Eagles have scored just about every way except for a defensive turnover. They've done it with Bradford, and now with a field goal. And here's one, goes 5 yards deep into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see, have the Eagles scored how many different ways? They have Bradford on a kick. They have Joyner on a run, Bradford on a run, Munoz with a catch. And then they have Bradford on a run, Joyner on a run, and Segura with a field goal. So a tight-knit group. scoring a lot of points so far, and we still have a lot of football to be played in this game.
We do, and as much as Coronado passes and stops the clock, we might be in for another late night football game, but at least we don't have a 4-hour drive.
That's
ahead
true.
of us
We're
tonight.
not driving from
Amen to that.
Amarillo back to Abilene, and once again, thank you for driving back last week. Bless your heart. You're a trooper. So Abilene High on defense right now as the Mustangs on first down don't get very far as the Eagles stop play back for a loss. And let's see how this one goes. We're waiting for them to spot the football.
Monty Strahan got to Vasquez in the backfield, brought him down for a loss, but got a little bit of face mask too, it seems. Or actually, it was just Starks, I think, that got the hand on the face mask for the penalty.
So that will be a first down by virtue of the penalty for Lubbock Coronado. The officials will spot the football. Let's see, the down box will be marked at the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 3:51 on the third quarter clock. Abilene High leading by 25, 45-20. And Vasquez throws downfield. Static has it at the 35-30. He breaks the tackle. 25, takes an angle across to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and that will be a 60-yard touchdown pass. At 3:30 here in the third.
Campbell Stanek just having a massive night. He's up to 199 yards receiving. He just went straight down the field. Vasquez hit him, and then Stanek put some moves on the Eagles secondary, broke some tackles, and cut all the way across the field, all the way to the end zone yet again. 55-69, and now a 60-yard touchdown catch for Campbell Stanek.
Corley in to attempt the extra point. 3:30 in the third, 45-26. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is good. So 3:30 left here in the third quarter. Abilene High 45, and the Coronado Mustangs 27. We'll be back with more here on AISD Live.
What's something nice a parent or teacher has said to you?
You're special. I love you.
Make me smile.
That's a really good job.
How did that make you feel?
I think that really helps my confidence.
It makes me just feel good.
Let's teach more love in our homes and classrooms. Visit parenting.org from Boys Town to explore our vast library of resources backed by over 100 years of experience. For any age, any stage, Boys Town.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Well, another lightning bolt big play has given the Coronado Mustangs a chance to add to the score. 45-27. Abilene High leading by 18 as Stanek on a 60-yard pass and catch. He caught it out, raced the Eagles secondary. The kick was good, and now they get ready to kick off to Abilene High. The kicker is Dylan Corley. Back deep for the Eagles is going to be Rylan Bradford along with Jaden Jackson. And here's the kick, and it's going to be a pooch kick fielded at the 33-yard line. And catching the ball for the Abilene Eagles is Adrian Munoz.
So the Eagles with the opportunity to see if they can run some more clock here, keep it on the ground. They've done a good job running the football tonight. 128 yards. Ethan Joyner leading the way with 68. Rylan Bradford with 57. Tristan Beals had a nice night passing, 177 yards and a pair of touchdowns.
And Tristan Beals still in at quarterback for Abilene High, as they're trying to get a football in to the umpire. He will spot it at the near hash mark at the Eagle 31-yard line, 32-yard line. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third. Three receivers to the right of Beal. And he's going to give the ball to Jordan. He will go, Joyner. He will go over the 35 to the 39, 40-yard line. A nice gain of about 8. So the Eagles keeping the ball on the ground on this first play in this possession. Bradford lining up at wing to the right. Now he's going to go out to the right side along with Munoz and Perez. And Bill throws. Bradford's got the catch. He's at the 45, 50, far sideline, 40. He'll be bumped out of bounds around the 36-yard line. First down, Abilene High.
Yeah, good blocking on the outside from Bryson Perez. Receiver helping out his fellow receiver, and Bradford able to get free for 24 more yards after some nice blocking downfield.
Out to the 36-yard line, Abilene High now on the Coronado half of the field, as Bill in handling most of the quarterbacking duties here in the second half. You've got Bradford out to the left. Bill looking. He's going to carry it. Goes to the left. He's to the 30, 25. Steps out of bounds at that point. And Cody, I think he might be close to enough for a first down. Let's see.
We're not going to confuse him with Braden Henry, but he didn't look too slow there. And pretty nice wheels from Beal to pick up another first down. Good decision. It was going to be a quick pass after play action, but nobody was open, so he decided to tuck it and run and picked up some nice yardage.
And it'll be an Eagle first down at the 25 of the Mustangs. Bill right now in the shotgun. And the officials are going to start this, and penalty flag on the far side out of the back pocket of the head linesman. 2:42, third quarter clock. Eagles leading 45-27. And looks like it's going to be about a 5-yard mark off against Abilene High. Scoot the football back to the 30-yard line, first and 15.
5 penalties now, 49 yards for the Eagles.
Tristan Beal changes his play at the line of scrimmage. Adam Young in at H-back on the right side. Beal gives the ball. Joyner, he's going to the left, 30, inside the 25. He'll be stopped at about the 23-yard line. Good pickup for Abilene High, bringing up second down.
Set it up to look like everybody was running right, and then gave it to Joyner, who carried it back to the left following his blockers, and got all the penalty yardage back and then some.
Good old counter plays. Don't you love them?
Fun to watch.
It will be second down and 8 for Abilene High. Bill in the shotgun. And he's going to give the ball. This time Bradford goes, kicks outside from the 20, 15. And he's going to drag 5 tacklers to about the 11-yard line. That's going to be another Eagle first down.
10 more yards for Rylan Bradford rushing tonight. That's 10 carries for 67 and also 5 catches for 157. So Bradford having himself a night, no doubt.
And it will be first down for Abilene High. They're going to call it first and goal at the 10, as that's where the down box is going to be. Far hash mark. Bradford split out to the left with Churchill. And give the ball to Joyner, following the blocking to the right side. Joyner hit, knocked back after he gets to the 8-yard line. Second and goal from that point. Under a minute 30 here in the third.
19 carries, 84 yards for Ethan Joyner. Somebody got a piece of his ankle and would not let him go, able to wrestle him down before he broke free. Not Isaiah Vasquez, Martell Moore, the tackle for Coronado.
Second and goal from the Mustang 8. Beal takes the snap, gives to Joyner again, and he goes in for an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
Joyner leading the way, and Rylan Bradford the one who got the carry and powers his way into the end zone. Yet another touchdown for Rylan Bradford, his 4th of the night. 8 yards on the carry.
So Bradford carries it in. Here comes Segura for an extra point conversion. out of the Stokes hold. And here's the snap. Here's the kick. It goes from 51 to 27 to now 52 to 27. Abilene High leading the Coronado Mustangs. We'll be back with more on AISD Live.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
Abilene High pulls ahead now 52 to 27, 53 seconds left on the third quarter clock. Munoz ready to kick off back deep for Lubbock Coronado. Once again, it's going to be Alan Gant along with Dayton Cheek. And once again, a good showing by Abilene High. Consistent drive, big play. Rylan Bradford carrying it in from 8 yards out. And the Eagles right now look like they may go 3-0 in district play. And here's Munoz's kick. A hopper picked up, 5-yard line. Here's the return to the 20 and a stack of black jerseys on the return man. Looks like Wagstaff was on top of the tackle over there.
Eagles have done a pretty good job in coverage on their kick coverage tonight. Plenty of opportunities for the Mustangs to try to return it, but Eagles staying in their lanes and rushing down the field, doing a good job. And yeah, you are right, Wagstaff able to make the tackle.
All right, Majula Boso in at corner on the right side. On the left side, you got Stephen Wright. And the quarterback for Coronado, Vasquez, getting pressure. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got a receiver with a catch at the 50, slung down to the 40. And making that catch was the tight end, Dominic Parrish, but a big first down for Coronado. And he just heaved it downfield, and Parrish ran underneath it, had to slow down to make the catch.
Yeah, Eagles just about got to Vasquez. Davion Bogan almost brought him down for the sack, but he just launched that one deep, and now he's up over 300 yards passing on the night, 309.
First down from the Eagle 40-yard line. Vasquez pass out in the flat, and making the catch is Campbell Stanek, as he is going to be stopped at about the 43-yard line. No, they're going to move it down again now to the 35. And timeout on the field called. And that is because we have ended the third quarter of play. So let's swap ends. Abilene High 52, Lubbock Coronado 27. We'll be back with more of the Eagles and the Mustangs on AISD Live.
Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under Athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses, and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today.
5. That's Parrish, and that is going to be a Coronado touchdown.
Just wide open down the middle of the field. Nobody sticking with the tight end, and the big man able to get about as open as you can get right down the seam. Pretty easy pitch and catch from Vasquez to Parrish for 6 more.
And here comes the point after try. The kicker once again for Coronado is Corley. And it's 52-33. Here's the snap, here's the kick, it is up, and it is good. With 11:32 left here in the 4th quarter, our new score, Abilene High 52, Lubbock Coronado 34. We'll be back with more of AISD Live.
Of expert dentists combines cutting-edge technology with a passion for...
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Jaden Jackson, 52-34, 11:46 left here in the 4th quarter. And Cody, we kind of just talked about in the pregame, this one could be like a yo-yo. It's gone back and forth, and it really has. 18-point difference, Abilene High with the lead. But the Mustangs, they're a pesky group. They're still staying with it.
They are. Their offense has put up some good numbers tonight, and they continue to take advantage of the Eagles secondary for long touchdown passes to stick around in this ball game.
And let's see what Corley does as he's going to medium depth pooch kick, fielded on the 18. Here's the return for Abilene High to the 25, the 30, cutting across the grain at the 40, and wrestled out of bounds just over the 45-yard line on the return for the Abilene Eagles. That's going to be Bryson Perez.
Perez hasn't really gotten that involved in the passing game tonight, making the most of the opportunity to return a kick there. Got some very nice blocks and pretty good yardage to set up the Eagles in great field position once again.
So Abilene High will have the football at their own 46, 11:33 left in regulation. Eagles leading 52-34. Here comes Abilene High. Quarterback will be Tristan Beal. He's the sophomore. Going wide to the left will be Rylan Bradford along with Bryson Perez. And now you've got Aboso going in motion to left. Give the ball up the middle and going over the 40 into Coronado territory for the first down. This is Ethan Joyner.
Joyner over 100 yards in the game for the 3rd time this season on that carry. He's up to 101, his longest run of the night. Putting in some good work on 101 and 2 touchdowns for Joyner in this contest.
To the 35-yard line of the Mustangs are the Abilene Eagles as they are huddled up. And the field general right now is Tristan Beal. And timeout is called on the field with 11 minutes left in regulation, and the reason is we have an injury timeout. We've got a downed Eagle. So the Abilene High coaching staff out to look at the downed player. And we'll find out who that downed player is. Right now, we just want to say thank you to Sadalco Construction Services for partnering with Abilene ISD to provide the students and community with a brighter future. Sadalco, relationship built on integrity, success built on performance. So the injured player is up under his own power. And we will see him get off of the field. We'll get ready to come back to action. 11 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Eagles 52, Mustangs 34. The score kind of reflects the second week of basketball season score. From the 35, Beal hands up the middle. This is Joyner again, 30-25. Should be an Eagle first down.
I think he's barely shy, but he got 9.5 out of 10. Eagles over 200 yards rushing on the night at 201. And pass for 251, so very balanced on offense yet again for Abilene High. They're at 452 yards in the contest.
9 yards on the carry. The umpire spots it at the 26 near hash mark. Bill right now will spread out a couple to the left, single receiver to the right, and that's Perez. He's going to throw long down the left side over the fingertips of Bradford. That's going to be an incompletion. Stops the fourth quarter clock at 10-10.
After all these runs, they decided to take a little bit of a shot there, and Bradford had maybe a half a step on Gant. Nice to see two of the best players in this contest, two of the more highly recruited guys going head-to-head in some of these plays in the secondary. Fun to watch.
Double tight end set. Wagstaff goes to the right of Boso now. Motion from the right to the left and up the middle again. Here is Joyner over the 25, and he will get that first down. He'll pick up about 9 on the carry on a 2nd and 1. They'll move it to the 18-yard line. 9:50 and counting on the fourth quarter clock. Boso's going to go out to the left. He'll be in the slot. Bradford out wide to the left. Joyner lines up to the left of Beal. And Beal throwing to the corner to Bradford. He'll be out of play. Incomplete. Stops the clock at 9:34. Good coverage by the corner from Coronado.
Just trying to throw the deep fade to Bradford, going one-on-one against Gant again. That one more on Beal, I think, as the pass kind of too far out of bounds, and Bradford didn't have a chance to get it. Gant maybe with a little bit of a hand on there. It could have been called for pass interference, but the refs let it go.
Second down coming up for Abilene High from the 18. 2nd and 10, 9:34 left in the game. And this time Beal hands Joyner at the 10, at the 5 stop before he gets to the end zone. That'll bring up 1st and goal for Abilene High. It's going to be the 11th first down here in the second half for the Eagles.
Something we've seen throughout the season is Joyner getting stronger as the game goes on. Some big chunk yardage rushing plays for him on this last drive. 17 yards, 9 yards, 8 yards, and now 16 more there to get all the way down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal from the 2. Camp Churchill brings the play in from the sideline. Tristan Beal breaks the huddle. Joyner will line up behind him. Young H-back to the right and give the ball. This is going to be Bradford. He'll go into the end zone for an Abilene Eagle touchdown. Bradford coming off the field, holding up a 5. He has 5 touchdowns tonight. 4 now rushing, and then a 58-yarder through the air. So great all-around effort for Ryland Bradford tonight as this Eagle offense continues to be unstoppable.
Naim Segura ready to try the extra point. His holder for Abilene High is going to be Ryland Stokes. Here's the snap, here's the kick, and it is good with 8:46 left here in the fourth quarter. The Abilene Eagles 59 and the Coronado Mustangs 34. Tell you what, we'll be back with more Eagle football on AISD Live. 40-yard line. That almost sounds like a farm thing. Okay, let's all go out to the South 40 and count how many heifers we got out there. Ball is teed up at the North 40, and we're ready to go. 8:46 left in this district game, and Munoz kicks it. It'll bounce out of bounds at the 35. So let's find out where the officials want to spot this one, Cody.
Looks like it went out at about the 35-yard line. Whole lot of offense across the big country tonight. 59 here. Wiley's leading Paladuro 70-20 in the fourth. And Sweetwater beat TLCA San Angelo tonight 90-0.
I think they just tried to one-up Hardin Simmons after their 90-7 win on the 100th win for Jess Burleson a couple of weeks ago. It had to be the guy that did the coin toss for Hardin Simmons.
You must be. You need to go down to Belton to give the Cowboys some good luck tomorrow, please.
You know, if they thought they'd get away with it, I'd probably get a free ride down there. First and goal for the Mustangs. Flare pass right side from the 40, 45, 50, and across midfield. It'll be a first down for Lubbock Coronado on the Eagle half of the field, 8:39 and counting.
Easy pitch and catch for 11 yards. DeMarion Finch coming in motion, and Vasquez hit him. Vasquez up to 346 yards passing tonight.
59-34. We're at the point in the game in the fourth quarter. Eagles 2 timeouts and the Mustangs 3. Vasquez looks, throws downfield, caught at the 30, the 20, the 10. Making that catch is going to be Campbell Stanek.
Campbell Stanek now 4 touchdown receptions, 7 catches, 253 yards. Just uncoverable in the secondary against the Eagles tonight is Campbell Stanek coming out of nowhere. He's had some decent numbers throughout the season, but he has certainly put a great game together tonight.
And it looks like they're going to try to go for 2. Here's the Wildcat snap, and that's not going to go anywhere as they snapped it to Parrish. He's going to be stopped. So with 8:13 left here in the fourth quarter, 59-40 is the score. Abilene High leading by 19 over Lubbock Coronado. We'll be back with more of the Eagles and the Mustangs on AISD Live.
Hey Abilene ISD community, want to catch all the action from Abilene High and Cooper High School games? It's easy. In addition to Facebook and Vimeo, we're now on YouTube. Just head on over to our YouTube channel by searching Abilene ISD and click subscribe so you never miss a live stream. Whether you're cheering from home or on the go, we're bringing the game to you. So join our online cheering section and stay connected with every play. Hit subscribe and get ready to show your school spirit today.
And Cody Coyle.
Ryland Bradford and Majula Boso back deep for Abilene High in anticipation of Dylan Corley's kick from the Coronado Mustangs. Abilene High 59-40 for Coronado. Bradford's got it on a scoop catch at the 12. He's to the 20, the 30. Bradford's still fighting to try to get loose at the 30. He's going to be stopped right there. 8:03 left here in the fourth quarter. And Cody, this one's still going back and forth, but a big gap as 19-point lead for the Abilene Eagles.
Well, we found out that the stadium lights at Dick Bivens Stadium had a timer that go off automatically at 10 last week. Are we going to still be playing at 10 tonight and see if the lights at Shotwell go off on a timer?
Well, it's 22 till 10. We've got 8:03 left in regulation. I don't think the lights go out at Shotwell till somebody says turn them off with a manual switch. It is first down for Abilene High at their own 29-yard line, as the quarterback for the Eagles is Tristan Beal. Snap, Give. Rylan Bradford tries to go to the left. He's over the 30. He's hit at the 34-yard line. And right now, the head linesman spotting it at the 35. So about a 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 5.
85 yards and 4 touchdowns rushing for Bradford. 5 catches, 157 and a touchdown. So he is certainly making his presence felt tonight. The Mustangs with no answer for him.
Bradford checking out of the game. It is 2nd down and 4. 6 yards on the carry for Bradford. Football spotted at the 35-yard line. Beal takes the snap, gives, running back goes behind the right side over the 40 to near the 45-yard line. That's going to be an Eagle first down.
The Eagles certainly taking all the time they can in between plays now. As Joyner continues to rack up the rushing yards, having a very big 4th quarter. Eagles just want to play keep away. Sorry.
That's okay. I apologize. Move the football out to the 45-yard line. The umpire's going to spot it in the middle of the hashes at the 45. Clock moving at 6:36. Beal going to hand off. Joyner again hit. Goes backwards about another 6 yards to the 49. Football is on the Mustang half of the field. 2nd down coming up.
Joyner just following his blockers. Eagles doing a good job. Ryan Esparza pulling on that one. Luis Amaro also in the action to help kind of lead the way for the Eagle rushing attack as they continue to rack up the yards against the Mustang defense.
2nd and 4 from the Mustang 49. Beal right now gives up the middle. Joyner over the 45 and will be stopped at the 42. Give the Eagles another first down.
Joyner up to 158 yards rushing in the contest. Just a great night for him.
Josh Castillo will now check into the lineup for Abilene High as the Eagles do get a first down at the 42 of the Mustangs. Clock moves at 5:27. Aboso split out way to the right, Churchill to the left. Beal takes the snap, give up the middle. And let's see, going from the 42 to the 41, 1 yard pickup on the carry, and we're under 5 minutes here in the 4th. And that was Castillo on the carry.
Yeah, his first attempt of the night. Kind of clogged in the middle. Coronado's Devon Lee able to bring him down after a gain of only 1.
Churchill comes out. Bradford comes back in. He'll be in slot to the right. 2nd and 9 from the 41. Beal right now, shotgun. Castillo lines up to his right. Snap, look, throw to the right, and they're going for Aboso, but he was out of bounds. The Eagles want a flag, and the officials say you can't have mine. So that incompleted pass stops the 4th quarter clock at 4:22 and brings up 3rd and 9. And once again, you've got Jaden Russell coming in, as well as Churchill. So on 3rd long, the Eagles are going to send Churchill out way to the left. Bradford in at running back, and they're going to give the ball to Bradford. He just covers the ball with both hands, moves from the 41 to the 36, and that's going to bring up 4th down for Abilene High, and a timeout called by the Mustangs at 4:08. It should leave them with 2 left, bringing up 4th down for the Eagles.
Does set up 4th down for Abilene High, and we'll see what they do. Keep it on the ground, which has worked so well, or maybe a little bit of a play action pass here. All the passing that they've done recently have been just go routes and trying to get Bradford in one-on-one coverage. Haven't really done what we've seen them do so many times this season, the out routes from the slot, guys coming across the middle. Haven't seen that a lot, so we'll see what they do here on 4th down if they do decide to go for it, which it looks like they are.
They're going to go for it. Notice they'd substituted some of the linemen in, but now it looks like their starting 5 is back on the offensive line. It'll be 4th and 4 from the 36 for Abilene High. Double tight end set. Bradford the running back, and they're going to throw out the flat. Here's a catch at the 33. This is Joyner with the catch, and he moves it down inside the 25. Should be a first down, Abilene High.
Just what the doctor ordered, little play action, Joyner out in the flat. Second time we've seen this play tonight, and both times on 3rd down at least. I can't remember if the other one was 4th down or not, but it's able to help the Eagles pick up a first.
Well, you put Bradford in at running back, and the Mustangs thought we're going to see some smash mouth. And here's Joyner out there. He gets the catch and turns it into a first down. So whole new set of downs for the Eagles. And this time they're going to give the ball to Castillo. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage, and that's about as far as he gets as the Coronado defense. Good job of stepping up by Zacavian Washington. I didn't think I'd say that name all night, and then here we go.
He also had the fumble recovery in the first half.
That's true.
So
So it is 2nd and 11. We're at 3:09 and counting here in the 4th. Eagles leading 59-40. Eagles spread them out from the 25-yard line. And right now give the ball going into the right side of the line. Should be Castillo. Clock moves under 3 minutes. Eagles staying conservative, just trying to keep control of the ball. Timeout on the field, Cody.
Mustangs doing all they can to try to get the ball back and put some more points on the board, but down 19 with under 3 minutes to go. Seems to me like too little too late.
2:48 left here in the 4th quarter. Both teams huddled up around their coaches. And of course, Abilene High coming in next week, as we've got a Thursday night game at Lubbock High at Lowry Field. And on that Thursday night, 7 o'clock kickoff. Play on Thursdays, that means no Friday night game, but I guess we'll take the AISD crew to Lubbock on Thursday.
Second of 3 Thursday night games on the road this season.
And on 3rd down, give the ball. Castillo, he's inside the 10 for another Eagle first down. That's the 15th first down for Abilene High here in the second half. Josh Castillo running with authority. Gets it down to the 6-yard line. First and goal, 2:30 left. 19-point lead for Abilene High. Tristan Beal, the quarterback for the Eagles. Aboso and Churchill split out way to the left. Castillo, the running back, next to Beal. And they're going to give the ball to Castillo. He's inside the 5, lowers his head. And we're going to see where they stop his forward progress. I see one arm up by the side judge, so it takes 2 to call it a touchdown, Cody.
About as close as you can get inside the 1-yard line. The nose of the ball just about touching the goal line.
Well, to say second and goal in the length of a Snickers bar is phrase I've used over many years, but it's one of those little bitty Snickers you get on Halloween.
The mini Snickers.
So 2nd and goal. And Beal hands off, and Castillo is piled up at the line. So it's one of those mini Snickers with a bite taken out of it.
Castillo yet to find the end zone so far this season. Eagles looks like they're trying to give him an opportunity to get a touchdown, and they run out of time there. I guess they're going to have to do at least one more play.
3rd and goal, 50 seconds left in the game. Mustangs have one timeout left. Eagles have a 19-point lead. I formation behind Beal. Beal takes it, gives Castillo stacked up, pushed down at about the 7-yard line. And that will bring up 4th and goal.
Pretty big hit that time by Washington coming up the middle and meeting Castillo in the hole, but that's going to do it. Clock's going to run out, and the Eagles not going to have to run another play.
And that would bring up 4th and goal, but as you said, we're under 5 seconds and counting, and Abilene High will see this one as a victory tonight against another district foe as they win over Lubbock Coronado 59-40 as the teams get ready to move to the center of the field and give their congratulatory handshakes as tonight the Eagles will now go to 5-2 on the season and 3-0 in district play, where the Mustangs go to 1-6 and they will go to 0-3. Tell you what, as they shake hands, we want to say thanks for tuning in to AISD Live. We're going to take a break and come back with the Chicken Express post-game show here on AISD Live.
You're listening to AISD Live, Abilene ISD's exclusive home for streaming live games and events. For more live events featuring your favorite AISD students and teams, stay tuned to AISDlive.org, follow us on the AISD Live Facebook page, or subscribe to our Abilene ISD YouTube channel. Visit the AISD Live website for sponsorship opportunity information. Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to build a solid future in AISD? The construction program at the Lift is a perfect place to start. You'll develop practical skills working with top-of-the-line equipment and learn the techniques employers are looking for. Plus, with expert instructors guiding you, you'll be ready to jump into the workforce or continue your education in construction. We are building foundations today for the students that shape tomorrow. Join the construction program at the Lift in AISD.
This message presented by the NIAAA.
Have prevailed one more time over a district opponent tonight, 59-40, over an extremely scrappy Mustang team from Lubbock Coronado. And next week, you've got another game as we go Thursday to Lubbock to play another district foe. But tonight, 59-40. There were turnovers. There were opportunities, big plays on both sides of the ball. And the Eagles did it without a middle linebacker tonight because Abilene High middle linebacker was not in the game. Tristan Payne was not there. And also, Braden Henry wasn't in much of the game in the second quarter and most of the second half.
Yeah, limped off the field after a run that he just about scored on in the first quarter. And we saw him come back in for one series, but really, a couple of series, but he didn't really run the football like we're used to seeing him do tonight. So hopefully he will be okay going forward. And the Eagles got a great job by Tristan Beal coming in tonight, filling his shoes, 10 of 16, 210 yards and 2 touchdowns passing, and battling the injuries. Lots of Eagles stepped up. Ryland Bradford running the ball a whole lot more than we're used to seeing, and Ethan Joyner a good game rushing the football as well, and several players on defense filling in their best they could, as well as the Eagles escape, give up a lot of points again, but score a lot of points again. Turn it over once, did not punt the football. So this offense continues to be just about unstoppable this season.
Good play on both sides of the ball from Majula Boso. Had a good return and then an interception. And so the Eagles playing a lot, and they played a lot of people. Some people that came up had some good minutes to go, but the Eagle coaching staff need to address the fact that there's still some big plays that they were vulnerable on especially on the outside passing game. And, it's something they've got to work on. And next week's a short schedule. They don't have a Friday game. They've got a Thursday game. And those things that they're going to have to turn around and work on, Cody.
Yeah, and maybe shift some guys around. We saw Boso come in and intercept a pass on defense. Maybe you see more of him in the secondary, because they certainly need to do something, because that's 2 weeks in a row that they've been torched by a single guy. Amarillo High's receiver put up huge yards last week. Campbell Stanek, 7 catches, 251 yards, and 4 touchdowns tonight. And he was open a few times, but also sometimes he broke some tackles, some plays that the Eagles would probably tell you some tackles they should have made, and he was able to avoid the guys and take it to the house.
Ethan Joyner running up the middle with authority, just looking really good. And then, of course, Bradford lining up at fullback, wide receiver, slot. He even lined up in the Dirty Bird at the Wildcat. And Bradford just had a good night. Wherever he was drawing a crowd and was able to run with some authority. So Abilene High made the best of what talent they had. They've got some people that were bruised and banged up, but they were able to get enough points and enough opportunities. And we even saw a field goal out of Segura tonight. So the Eagles looking good. Unfortunately, they turned it over in a couple of situations where they're going to have to work on that as well. But once again, Abilene High winning tonight 59-40.
Yeah, Eagles put up a whole lot of yardage again, 533 yards of total offense in this one, 273 rushing, 260 passing. Coronado, no slouch either, 471 yards of total offense, 395 of those coming through the air, 76 yards rushing. Some individual stats for Abilene High tonight. I got to start with Ryland Bradford, 5 catches, 158 yards and a score. Also ran the ball 14 times for 92 yards and 4 touchdowns. Just a huge effort from Bradford tonight. Tristan Beal, 10 of 16, 210 and 2 touchdowns passing, 2 rushes for 10 yards. Braden Henry, like we said, didn't hear from him as much tonight after he limped off to the sideline. 4 of 6 for 50 yards passing and 3 rushes for 8 yards. Ethan Joyner, 25 carries, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. Got stronger as the game went longer. Lots of yards in the third and in the fourth quarter. Josh Castillo, 7 carries for 23. And receiving-wise, told you about Bradford. Other receivers, Majula Boso, 2 for 45. And Adrian Munoz, 1 for 31 and a touchdown. Ethan Joyner, 2 catches for 16 yards. Bryson Perez, 3 catches, 1 yard. Camp Churchill, 1 catch for 9 yards. Defensively for the Eagles, the leading tackler, Demontric Sanchez, he had 5 in the ball game, several with 3. and several with 2. Trey Shaw had a sack, forced a fumble. Levon Kuntz had a sack in the ball game, and Eagles got an interception from Aboso as well to help them get the big win tonight.
So the Eagles tonight, another win. They are undefeated in district play. They're doing well. They have not lost a game to a 5A opponent. Their 2 losses have been to teams from classification 6A so far. But Abilene High looking good. Thursday night game coming up. We'll have it for you on AISD Live. And once again, we just want to say thanks to our friends at Chicken Express for sponsoring our post-game show. Visit Chicken Express for the best chicken tenders, fried chicken, livers, gizzards, and fish. Always served with wonderful sweet tea, rolls, biscuits, and Chicken Express. They appreciate your business more than they can express. Cody, any final thoughts as we get ready to wrap it up from Shotwell Stadium tonight?
Eagles, the offense has been great. They continue to be great. Got to work on the defense a bit, and I know the coaches will probably tell you the same thing going forward. Some opportunities to get better throughout the season, and whenever the playoffs start, hopefully have made the right adjustments and put the right people in the right places to where they're able to look more like an Abilene High defense that we're used to seeing.
Well, even though the Eagles are 3-0, they have not yet clinched a playoff berth, and of course 4 teams out of each district do qualify for the state playoffs, but the Eagles would like to repeat as the district champion. Let's see if that's something they're able to do. So for Cody Coyle, I'm Chuck Statler. Once again tonight, the Abilene Eagles have won over the Mustangs of Coronado High School. And our final score tonight here on AISD Live is Abilene High winning this one on 59-40. And we appreciate you tuning in. For everybody that's been a part of this one, and a special thanks to Abilene High Principal Amelia Seibert for joining us here at halftime. Thanks for coming in, and we will see you Thursday night at 7 o'clock on AISD Live. Good night, everyone.